and let's continue. Okay, my dears. So here, as we said, this is wuriya, woo, woo, waw dhamma and waw natural mad. Waw dhamma followed by natural mad waw. Wuriya, Dawood. Here I have the tiny waw. It's like the bigger alif. It's like the letter, yeah, the little one which we have seen before. This is the little waw, like the natural mad waw. So I have here waw with dhamma followed by natural mad waw. So it's going Dawood. Here having dhamma, I'm not going to stop. So it's going to be Dawood, Dawood, Dawood. Ooh. Here, this is called in math, linking mad, the minor linking mad because of certain reason. And when we apply, it's not important here. What is important? Wherever you're going to see this sign, this is the sign of a natural mad waw. Normal waw. Normal waw. Yeah, this is as if it's written. I'm going to draw this as if it's written wow, big wow, big wow. So how I'm going to pronounce it, how I'm going to recite this part from Quran. Lahu ma fi, lahu. If it's not here, if this is not here, it's going to be lahu ma, but it's lahu ma. معه في معه في here this is the second version. We have two versions of yeah. This is, we took it already. This is the version of yeah, you remember? It's like natural mad, yeah, it stands for two counts naturally. So I'm going to recite this part of Quran. برزوا لجالوت وجنوده. Of course, I replaced the kasra with spoon because I stopped. If I continue, وجنوده, natural math, two counts. وجنوده, وجنود, oh, sorry. وجنوده, two counts. Two counts. This part of that. أوتي كتابه بيمينه. I have here natural mad. Here in this part of ayah, I have the three version of the natural mad. The Daiger Alif, the tiny or the small wow, and the small ya. All those natural mad. It stands for two counts. And if it's any other kind of mudus going to be applied upon them, it will be applied. Deal with them as what? Sorry.
So the utiya is also mad natural mad.
Yeah, the first one, yes, for this one is natural mad that has been appropriated by Damah. But I'm talking about the second version here about the natural mad. But of course, this one is natural mad. And here also we have this one is a natural mad because yeah, proceed by Kestra. Okay. So of course they are all. And the first yeah, no, this is yeah has fatha, so this is not a natural mad. Okay, so here, you're welcome. Here we do have the three version of the natural maths. Okay. Let's try this. Of course, my dears, the video when it will be recorded, you are going to pause here, and you are going to practice all the areas. For you, it's going to be very helpful. And I think I send also the PDF Nour El Bayan, so you can practice over it also. Here, قال له صاحبه قال له صاحبه. This is natural mad wow. This is a natural mad wow. It stands for two counts, my dears, okay? It stands for two counts. And this, of course, you know, this is a natural mad alif. It's big enough, you can see. Also here, the same. Well, my dears, I think we did practice upon the letter wow. Now let's go to begin our recitation for today. Okay. Today we're not going to take Surah Al-Falaq. I think inshallah we'll go back to it later because I need to apply what we are. Could you close your microphones, please, everybody? Thank you. Because I like to practice to apply the rule we took in Tajweed in our recitation. So today we are going to take the first four ayah from المطففين because here we can practice the natural mad, wow, and the dhamma. Of course, I'm sorry, okay? So before the recitation, I'd like you to I'd like to read the just a minute. I would like always to read the translation of the meaning of Quran, which we are going to recite, because it's very important to feel what we are reading. Very, very, very important. Okay, my dears? Okay, you can see this, yes? No?
Yes.
You see the translation in English?
No,
No. Okay.
just the Quran.
Just the Quran. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
माथे का पुटे
That's why I want to.
बताओ तो मुझे
Okay, I think I can.
দশটা দিয়ে এসিটা দিবা নাকি ফ্যান দিবা থাক, কিছু দিয়ে
Well,
লাগবে না।
my sisters, your microphone is on. Now you can see the translation, yes?
Yes, أستاذة.
Thank you. So inshallah, this is the part we're going to read today. Only three ayah, only the three ayah, yes. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. By the way, this one, I do prefer because this translation of the meaning of Quran, this was printed in Al-Madinah Al-Munawwara, inside the complex of King Fahd ibn Abdul Aziz. I trust this translation more, and it's easy. There is no old English. In some translation, there are old English, so it's not that easy. So this, I hope it's one of the good ones. Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. وَيْلٌ لِلْمُطَفِّفِينَ. Woe to al-mutaffifin. Al-mutaffifin means those who give less in measure and weight. Always, I will wait for seconds so you can read it for yourself.
Yes.
الذين second ayat. الذين إذا اكتالوا على الناس يستوفون. Those who, when they have to receive by measure from men, demand full measure. Read it by yourself. Third ayah, وَإِذَا كَالُوهُمْ أَوْ وَزَنُوهُمْ يُخْسِرُونَ. And when they have to give by measure or weight to other men, give less than due. Read it by yourself, please. We'll take the fourth ayah also. ألا يظن أولئك أنهم مبعوثون. Do they not think that they will be resurrected for reckoning? Read it by yourself. Okay. So we're back to our Quran. Well, my dear. Bismillah. Oh, okay, don't say it. I'm going here to recite Quran, and you are going to repeat me. Please close your phone, your microphone. My dear, please close your microphone. You are really okay. So I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to recite, and you're going to repeat after me. And I'm going to give you a while to repeat. So be sure that all the microphones are closed, so you will not disturb anyone else. But kindly repeat loudly so you can hear yourself. This is very important. Repeat loudly, you can hear yourself. Okay? And then, of course, everyone is going to recite and is going to open the camera. Okay? I'm going to begin. Of course, notice the movement of my mouth. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ويل للمطففين. الذين إذا اكتالوا على الناس يستوفون. وإذا كالوهم أو وزنوهم يخسرون. ألا يظن أولئك أنهم مبعوثون. Okay, I'm going now to analyze the ayah from the Tajweed point of view. Of course, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وهددت before. So I'm going to begin from here. ويل, okay, واو with فتحة. خلاص, you already know how we're going to apply فتحة or pronounce فتحة. Where vertically, yeah, here it's having sukun. This is an ease, yeah. We said before, they to differentiate in between this one and the natural one. Our scholars, may Allah reward them, put the sign of sukun upon or at the top of the yeah. So this is an eased yeah. Yeah, with sukun preceded by fatha. While it extends for 2 counts normally without paying any effort. That's what's called eased, easy goes. Wailul. Here I have tanween. We remember the first Dhamma, the first short vowel in tanween, it remains the same short vowel. The second one, it is the noon with sukun. It is the noon with sukun. Okay? So it's wailun. If I want to pronounce this word, it's going to be wailun and noon sakina. Okay? Here I have the tanween. It's following by letter lam. And lam, it's one of the letters of the full merging, normal. So full merging meaning that this tanween is going to be cancelled. So that second dhamma is going to be cancelled. The first dhamma remained. It is the short vowel upon the lam. Take care of this. And I'm going to move from pronunciation from the lam with dhamma to the lam with shadda. Wailul. Wailul. Okay. Do you need me to write this down for you? Or you can follow me. We did write it before more than one time. You got this? Could you answer me, please, anyone?
Yes, Ustad.
Yes. Okay. We can open the chat after this. Wailul. So I have lam with dhamma, lam with sukun, lam with kasra, lam with sukun. 4 lams, 4 following each other. Okay.
Is it 4 count, Ustad?
It's what?
4 count, you said?
No. 4 lam. 4
4
letter lam. I'm going to write
Okay.
down for you. Okay. So here it is.
For lamb, okay.
Okay. So my dear,
Yes.
here I have 4 lambs following each other. Okay. The first one is for which is remained from wailun, because the noon it's fully merged with the lamb. Correct? The noon it's fully merged with the lamb. That's why lamb had received shadda. So I have the lamb with dhamma, number 1. Lamb with sukun, number 2. Lamb with kasr, number 3. Lamb with sukun again, number 4. Okay? So
Yes.
wailul, and that the time of the lamb with sukun, I must give it time because lamb is one of the in-between letters. So I must wait a little. It's not too much, but it's in between letter. I give it its time. ويل لل ويل لل
So you give time to the lam with sukoon on.
Yes.
Waylul. Yeah.
Okay, because it is in between letter. Any, as we said always, any letter with sukoon, I
Yeah.
must pay attention. I give it the all. I will pronounce it properly from its articulation points. Okay, and also I'm going to all the characteristics going to be fully 100% appeared. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, my dears, I want to take this. Right. Okay. Fa with shadda, first one, it is fa with sukoon, correct? So fa with sukoon, articulation point correctly, and the characteristics. Fa, it's a loose letter. Not only loose, it's a voiceless letter. Loose letter means the sound is running. Loose letters, the longest time in pronouncing any letter. Voiceless letters means that a lot of air is coming out. If you put your hand before your mouth and say F, you will feel the air. So, للمطففين. مطففين. All this is the first sakina. للمطففين. Okay? مطففين. And then the fa was different. للمطففين, it's a natural مادة. Because I'm going to stop here, I'm going to apply what we call the temporary مد, which is called in Arabic مد عارض للسكون. It could be a tongue for 2, 4, 6, but we extend it for 4 counts because this is the famous in our way of recitation. حفص عن عاصم. حفص from عاصم. Okay. Okay. الذين. Here I begin with Hamzat al-Wasl. So I'm going to pronounce it. Hamzat al-Wasl, when I begin recitation from this letter, I'm going to pronounce it. Here it's going to receive Fatha. Because this is called the definition al. Anyway, it has a rule, but I'm giving you this information since we reached this rule. الذين. Lam with shadda and fatha. First lam with sukoon. Give the lam with sukoon its time. الذين, it's just natural مد. إذا همزة, sorry. Hamza with kasra, achieve the kasra well. Bring the pronounce the kasra from its pronunciation point or articulation point. The articulation point of kasra, it is the same of ya. You're going to higher your the middle of the tongue, lower your lower jaw. إذا, like ya, but half the duration. إذا اكتالوا. Sanjita, the microphone. Sanjita, the microphone, please. Okay. اكتالوا. If I begin by اكتالوا, Hamzat al-Wasl here, if I begin, it's going to receive kasra. Okay, so Hamzat al-Wasl is not always receiving fatha. It's sometimes fatha, sometimes kasra, and has a rule, yeah. It's not this time. Kaf with sukoon is having hams. This is a voiceless letter. Voiceless letter, that means a lot of air is running after I open the articulation point nicely, quietly, gently. Otherwise, they are going to apply qalqala. Only air. Iktalu Wow, here it's natural mad wow because it's having sukoon preceded by Damah, as we said, to differentiate between this one and the East wow. Our scholar didn't put a sukoon over this wow to differentiate it from the East wow. The East wow, which is preceded by Fatha, will have sukoon. اكتالوا أو we took it today. Raise the back of the tongue. It will raise automatically. You pay attention to 2 points. Low, the tip of the tongue will be touching the lower teeth from inside, and your lips will be rounded in an average scale. Not too wide, not too tight. Talu, lulu, lu, 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 lu. على عين gargling position, okay, or lying position. If you're lying down, you will feel the epiglottis when it goes back to almost reach the wall of the throat, almost, because it is not fully touched, because there is a space for the sound to escape through. Okay. على فتحة, we know the articulation of the فتحة. Open vertically. على, not على الناس. على الناس. If I continue recitation, so همزة الوصل, it will not be pronounced. Okay, my dear. And lam will not be pronounced because this we call the lam shamsiyya or the sunny lam. It's not pronounced. I'm going to read. I don't know if this is lam shamsiyya, if this is the sunny lam or the moony lam. So I'm going to look to the letter after the lam. If it's having the shadda, so this is the sound of the fully merged in Quran. So that means the lam we will not pronounce. So I'm going to move from where? I'm going to move from here, from ala to the noon with shadda and fatha here to this point. علن okay, علن, okay. So only this, no. From where exactly I am moving? I'm moving from the lam with fatha to the noon with shadda and fatha, because the natural mad will be cancelled. Why? Because we have a rule, okay, just it's not the time, but since we are reading, maybe some of you will know, in Quran, because this is a session of tajweed, so I'm going to explain, but briefly. In Quran, we have a rule that it's not permitted that 2 consecutive consonants following each other. 2 consecutive consonants following each other. It's not permitted. So to avoid this, we cancel the natural mad because it has sukoon. Because the noon with shadda and fatha is 2. The first one with sukoon. So the natural mad with the sukoon is going to meet the noon with sukoon. This is not permitted in Arabic language. So we cancel the natural mad. We can naturally the hamzat al-wasl will not be pronounced because continue recitation. Lam, it's lam shamsiyya. So I'm going to move from lam with fatha to the noon with shadda and fatha. على الناس. على الناس. Okay, this is the rule for 2 consecutive consonants. Never it's permitted. Never it's allowed to that they will follow each other in Quran and it's in Arabic in general, in the real Arabic language. Yes, tawfun, seen, it's a loose letter and it's also voiceless, a lot of air S. So yes, I give it her time. Yes, tawfun. Here, my dears, this is an east wow. That's why the scholars put the sukoon here. It's preceded by fatha. This is not a natural mad wow. This is an east wow because it's preceded by fatha. Yes, تو, but also it has two counts. It's naturally its time, its duration is two counts. Yes, توفون. Here, well, the second one, this is the natural map. Preceded by Damah. Because it is preceded by Damah. So our scholars didn't put a sukun, although it has sukun, of course, but just to distinguish in between, because as I told you, when we reach different kinds of mudud, sometimes some kind of mad could be applied for the natural, could it be applied for the eased mad. So yes, tau, who, well, it's done for 4 counts because it is the most famous in our way of recitation. And يستوفون, as I always say, never leave the articulation point of the noon until you stop the sound. Stop the sound first and then leave the articulation point. And try and tip of the tongue touch, sorry, the tip of the tongue touch the alveolar ridge of the of the what here? Feel it. Of the upper central incisor. Okay, so the exit of the sound is completely closed. That's why it's running back and running out through the nasal cavity. That's why Noon and Mim having gunna in its own pronunciation. So if I leave the articulation point before I finish the sound, I will put qalqala. I will do it. And this is wrong. I will stop the sound first, and then I leave the articulation point and give it the time of the in-between letter. And يستوفون. Look, I stopped, I finished my talking, and my time's still there. And then I release my time. وإذا, now you know the fatha, the kasra, the fatha, how we produce it. كالوهم, this is natural mad for 2 counts. Okay. Lu, 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 lu. كالوهم, articulation point of the Dhamma, the same as wow. Kalu, sorry, ka. You see, I made the mistake. I made ka. I said ka. This wrong. Ka, vertically. Kaluhum. Kaluhu. Luhu. Who, huh? The same articulation point as lu. Different in time. Only in the duration. Kaluhum. Mim is a letter with sukun. It's in between letter Len Umar. So the time of the mim with sukun equal to the time of the noon with sukun. أو وزنوهم. Here, my dears. If I stop recitation here, it's going to be وإذا كالوهم أو natural. It's eased letter. Its time is 2 counts because it's eased letter. It's having sukun and preceded by fatha. Why here they didn't write sukun? You told me, Amira, that like here, if it's an east waw, it's going to have sukun preceded by fatha. Why this doesn't happen here? Because Quran is written as if you continue recitation. Quran is written as if you are continue recitation. Okay? That's why, my dears, they didn't put a sukun, because when I will pay attention kindly, when I'm going to continue recitation, this waw is going to be fully merged with the next waw. So this as if it's not here. Fully merged. Sign of fully merging in Quran, it is the shadda. So it's going to be fully merging. It could be for the 2 same. If there are 2 exact letters, we have a rule for this. 2 exact letters, the same letter, the same pronunciation, the same articulation point, the same characteristic, and the first one having sukun, second one have a short vowel. The first one is going to be fully merged with the second one. That's why they didn't write sukun, because it's going to be fully merged. And the second one, they added sukun. أو moving from the alif with fatha to the waw with shadda and fatha. أو وذا, you know that? No, 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 no with dhamma, no. Then I have a natural mad. No, no, no. هم يخ الخاء خاء with السكون, articulation point, the root of the tongue, my dears. As of course, majority know that غين خاء, it's from the nearest part of the throat. Nearest part, it is to be specific, the area of the root of the tongue. Root of the tongue behind the back of the tongue. It's here. Root of the tongue, it's pushed back to the way to the wall of the throat. Also, not complete touching. There is space to the sound to release. This is the place of ha. Not ha, like when we are sleeping. This make the sound. No, it's from the root of the tongue. Go back to touch the wall of the throat. Yuh, yuh. And it's loose letters in time of pronunciation, like the scene of يستوفون, the same time, equal, same. So it's يخسرون, 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 يخسرون. And don't return back to maximum width. It is this. يخسرون. How with any letter with sukun, my lips return to the silence position. This is the maximum width. I'm silent now. This is the maximum width. So yuh. So always my gears with a mirror when you are inside 2 times. Yeah, we don't take too much ayat. 3, 4. 1 time with a mirror, second with a recorder. Record yourself. Yuh. يخسرون. رو. Huh? رو. ضم رو. And then natural mad. We're going to extend for 4. يخسرون. Huh? ألا يظن, نون with شدة, غن extended for 2 counts like meme with شدة. أولئك. Kindly pay attention to this letter, to this wow. I don't know why it's not nice. Oh. Okay, I'm going to clean first. Yes, this is much better. Okay. Here, my dears, pay attention to this well. When any letter have this sign, okay, that means this letter will not be pronounced at all, as if it's not here. Okay? So any letter, usually it's the waw, the ya, the alif. If it had this sign upon it or at the top, this, which is like circle, because we have another one which is similar to the English 0. This is something else. But this round small thing, it's like the Arabic 5. That means this letter will not be pronounced at all. As if it's not here. As if it's not here. So this is not here.